Okay, this evening I made a wedding ring for a customer who has a weird sense of taste for a wedding ring, but she liked a mermaid ring, and so we made that ring for her. As it's a mermaid holding a pearl in the air. It's two mermaids holding a pearl in the air, and that's going to be her engagement ring, I guess. It's called Gold Label. It's made by Castella. And the blue side is a plastic, and then the other side here is a heavy material. And what you do is you on this particular one we had a 4x4 frame. We have two frames, single frames, four frames, but the vulcanizer that I'm using, which is just two plates that heat up, and then after a certain amount of time it melts this rubber into one piece. You'll put 6 of these in there to make the mold. So I'll walk back in the back room here and show you how this is done. And I wished I would have showed you how you pack this rubber mold, but you know what? I just didn't think about it until after I got going here. So, but we'll show you a little bit more so you got an idea what's going on. Now these are hundreds of last 20 years. And you can see they're all marked, and there are just hundreds of boxes here. And anyway, we'll show you how we make these molds. And these used to be in big file cabinets, and when we moved the building, well, we sold the building and then moved to a different building, we condensed these into boxes. And I haven't used them for quite a while, but we're getting ready to gear back up a little bit, so it'll be kind of fun to show you how we do this. These are just all jewelry rubber molds. Okay, this is our vulcanizing machine, and we want to be around 307 to 310, and we are there. So this is there's a little mold in there that you can see where our probe sits in there. So we want to make sure we're right at the right temperature. And we don't want to go over that temperature, more than a degree or two. And Castella, this particular material is rubber vulcanizing material. And as it heats up, these plates heat up, these two plates here heat up, and that melts this rubber together and makes you a rubber mold. That's how they're made. There's 6 pieces of rubber mold in here, and then there's a product. It's on this side, and it's sprued right up to here. And I'll show you that when we take it out, so you get an idea. But I went ahead and packed this, and I never even give it a thought. But anyway, so this is the material we use. You pack it in here. So you'll have 3 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and the pieces in the middle. So now that we're ready, we'll go ahead and vulcanize this. So this takes 7 minutes per piece, and there's 6 pieces. So it's about 42 minutes is what we're going to use to run this in the press. And we're just a little hot, so we're going to cool it just a smidge. Now this is a vacuum casting machine. It's just a simple machine. They make casting machines that are $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $40,000. This one here cost us about $2,000, I think, roughly in its day. And over here is our furnace. Excuse me. And this furnace is set so we can run it up to about 1400 degrees and melt the wax out of our flask. And I'm going to show you all of this here as we get going here. This is kind of you don't see a lot of this anymore. It's kind of a lost art. But anyway, I thought maybe you'd like to see how this is done in the jewelry business wise. And we're going to continue to show you how to do some jewelry too, especially silver. and we're going to make some pieces that are sellable. So stay with us as we continue to do it. Yeah, we're just about right, so we're going to get started here in a minute. Okay, we'll go ahead and stick this in the vulcanizer, which we're right at about. I think we're going to have to, oh, here we go ahead. We'll just go ahead and stick it in there. Now we'll crank her down. And 42 minutes is the vulcanizing time to turn that into a pure one solid piece of rubber. And so we'll give it about 54 minutes, and because that's going to cool down just a little bit. And then we'll pull it out of there, let it cool down, and then I'll show you how to cut a mold out. Okay, we're back. We ran this for 54 minutes, so we're ready to break the and she is just about right. So now you can see what it looks like. It's all melted together. So we'll let this cool down, and then we'll cut the mold, and I'll show you how to cut a jewelry mold. Okay, we cool her down with water, and there's our RHJ Gold Mermaid, and we did that on 8/26/19. So this one is a new mold, and I'm going to go ahead and let it cool down just a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead and open it up. And I'll show you how you cut a mold open. I hope. Haven't done this for a while.